losing to a 10-man West Ham. They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga Folaya, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Our
strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Hello, in the world of English clubs, there is something to explore.
The trophies they are collected.
Some clubs, oh, they struggle to win all.
But Chelsea to conquer every feat.
Chelsea ní bàbá ìyálà àwọn. Ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́ lọ win Champions League náà. Sorry to all Arsenal fans, you got some catching up to do.
Oh, Chelsea, you have won them all.
Arsenal fans don't be so blunt.
Your time we come only to soccer.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga Folaya, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Our
strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How was our night? We give glory to Almighty God, who has made it possible for us to be alive to today. This is another new week, and I pray that the Lord, in His infinite mercy, is going to go with us in this new week. This new week will bring mercy, blessings, miracles, contracts, good news, joy to all of us. Yeah, my name is Benga Afolayan. Don't forget, Chelsea is the name, blue is the color, and football is the game. Let's dive into what I've come to discuss this morning. What has happened? Why is Chelsea facing this back-to-back defeats? And that's the issue I've actually tried to be thinking on over some hours now. Why is Chelsea suffering from these consecutive defeats? Why is Chelsea suffering from this consecutive defeat? Why are we suffering from this consecutive defeat. When you look at it, you will see that actually. Okay, before I begin to talk, let me read what Mr. Carlos said. Mr. Carlos Kuta, Finn, good morning. Let me read what Mr. Carlos said. I put it on the screen. It will take time in general. It's new owner, it's a new set of players. True, the coach is doing some tactical mistakes. Nevertheless, Chelsea drop is from the political drama over ownership to rebuilding a new team. Teams like Arsenal, Liverpool were all through it. Mauritius are proving we can take and have teams sport to a title contending team, and you see how far. So why not Chelsea? Yeah, I think Mr. Carlos has a point there. We have actually Chelsea have gone through stormy waters, and you could see from ownership Tozu, to a new set of players. Like what I'm just trying to pull out the points raised by Mr. Carlos. True, the coach is doing some tactical mistakes. So Mr. Carlos admits that Pochettino is making some silly mistakes. He's making some tactical mistakes. Sorry, I shouldn't use silly. He's making some tactical mistakes. And Chelsea's form that has dropped is also from political drama over. Yes, I think I've talked about that over the rebuilding of a new team. I agree with Mr. Carlos that Arsenal and Liverpool at one time gone through all these issues, and eventually they succumb. They scale through, rather. They scale through the orders. And Pochettino also had demonstrated his capacity and his skills and his professional experiences when he was managing Tottenham. Took them from being a lesser club to a title contending team, as stated by Mr. Carlos Kutafin. Yes, I agree with everything that Mr. Carlos has said. But my question is that why are we suffering from this consecutive defeat? It's becoming more pronounced. Of course, I know. It's very, very rare that Chelsea will be defeated in Stamford Bridge back to back. And my fear is the next couple of matches that we are going to be playing. That is even what's scaring me more. Because we will be playing with Arsenal on 21 October. We will be playing with Brentford 28th of October. Well, I do not actually fancy that one. We have some tough matches ahead. Arsenal, we will be playing with them on 21st of October. We'll be playing with Tottenham on 4th of November. We will be playing with Man City on 11th of November. We'll be playing with Newcastle on 25th of November. We'll be playing with Brighton on 2nd December. And we'll be playing with Manchester United on 6th December. These are tough matches. They are tough matches. So I really, honestly, I have to tell you the truth. I am scared. Like I've said, I wrote it some minutes ago. I said, I am scared. I'm just afraid, but I know one thing is certain. It is well, even inside the well. It is well. I am afraid about the tough matches ahead, but I know one thing. It is well, even inside the well. So it's becoming so worrisome. And it's so sad. It's so sad that we are just going through this phase at the moment. It's a turbulent moment for us. For all Chelsea communities around the world, the current time is a turbulent time. The current moment is a turbulent moment for all Chelsea communities around the world, for all Chelsea fans around the world. This is not Chelsea we used to know. This is not Chelsea we used to know. Oh my God. It is actually heartbreaking. Honestly. I couldn't withhold it last night. I couldn't withhold it. How they were just molesting us in our house in Stamford Bridge. My first question is this: is it Pochettino that is making these players to be missing the chances? Is it Pochettino? Yes. Mr. Olokun is saying, though I'm afraid as well, but still I have confidence in my team. Yes. As a loyal Chelsea fan, we will still try to demonstrate that love. We will still try to demonstrate that love that amidst all odds against current Chelsea team. As a Chelsea fan, as a member of Chelsea community around the world, we still need to be positive that, amidst all these problems, amidst all these turbulent moments, amidst all these back-to-back defeats, things will be well. So, okay, let me read. A lot of comments are coming in. Roman Abramovich was not really happy by selling the cup. There was forced handover in that case. And the new owner and coach has no total agreement before heading out on players coming around the team. If I may get it right, we are suffering from luck, and I think glory of them has been silent because of those reasons. What do we do to revive it? That's the question. Mr. Samuel Kennedy has asked a beautiful question. What do we do to revive our team? What do we do? What do we do? I was saying something the other time that, okay, if we keep saying that Pochettino got it wrong, Pochettino got it wrong in terms of what? Formation, in terms of selection. But I also want to tell us, was it Pochettino that was making these players to miss chances? Was it Pochettino that was making Nicola Jackson, Raheem Sterling to miss clear chances? Was it Pochettino that told Raheem Sterling not to pass to Nicola Jackson? Was it Pochettino that told Nicola Jackson to miss all those sure banker chances? How do we revive? Mr. Kennedy has asked one question. He said, what do we do to revive our team? This is a question I will leave for you for a while. I will play music for a minute and I will be expecting your comment. What should we do to revive our team? What should we do?
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga for lion, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we we scored and
Ṣebí
claim our
jagunjagun
right.
ní Chelsea o.
Unity we conquer, claim our fate. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sọ.
Our strength, fire, fuels, our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town, fair three goals, we scored and claim our right.
We will ignore.
Unity, we conquer, claim our fate. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Yeah, someone said that we should sell the strikers. Okay, who should we sell? Who should we sign? Is it the right time for us to even buy? Don't forget that market is not open now. Market has closed. The transfer market has the transfer window market has closed. So we will need to wait till January to buy players if we want to. But my concern is that is really bad. Yes, Prince. Yes, it's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Prince F. Willinga is saying it's really bad. Yes, it's really bad at the moment. Yeah. Now God get power for everything. Yes, I believe. Salami Ayuba, I believe. Now God get power. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing this broadcast. Let's keep sharing. Now God get power. So do you know I even feel speechless. I feel speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. What should we do now? Now, back-to-back defeats for Chelsea. That is unusual. Of course, we have faced some problem before. My sister, Obama Samoa, our queen. Honor, see what the queens of Chelsea is also saying. Oba Samoa is Oba Ama Samoa is one of the rare jewel of Chelsea in the UK, in Europe, and also is also popular in Africa too. Is one of the contributors to this broadcast every time. So I really respect, and I actually respect our queen in the house, Oba Amas Samoa. He's saying that, good morning, good morning. Honestly, I'm very sad of what is going on at the moment, preparing my kids for school. Okay, all right, all right. So sad. Salami Ayuba. It's so sad. It's so sad. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. It's so sad. It's so sad. I don't know what we can do. All we can do as supporters, as a member of Chelsea communities, I think we just need to pray. We just need to pray. We need to pray and we need action. Solid action. We need action. Action, action, action. I remember one Ashina Peter song, one of those songs that brought him to limelight. Action, action, action. At the beginning of that song, I there is a place. There's a place that echoes action, action, action. That's what we need now. We need action. Action, action, action. Afro Juju Peter. Yes, that echoes of action. That's what we need now. We need action. What do we need to action? Yes, we need action. Chelsea Club needs action. But what do we need to action? Chelsea Club needs action. But what do we need to action? That is the question. What do we need to action? We need to revitalize the old squad. What do we need to action? I'm asking. What do we need to action? Do we need to what? Sanction the coach or what? Or we sanction all the players, which is impossible. But what we need is action for something, for something. I think it is it may be an important thing to do. And this is a suggestion that was bubbling through my mind last night. Our legends recently play in Stamford Bridge. I expected the management of Chelsea to organize maybe 3 days, 2 days, information exchange, a kind of forum between the new set of players and our legends to really talk to them, to share experiences together. It should be a forum of sharing experiences of how they handle the problem during their own time, when they also face some odds during their playing time moment, how each player, handle that situation. Maybe that will really create a kind of inspiration for these players. I think there should be a forum whereby our former players, our legends, we have a meeting together with these new players, because they are young. So if they could have a kind of a kind of discussion together, a platform for them to discuss, to share information together, to share experiences, I think that kind of action is good. 2, it is high time the owners stop interfering in in the game, in the match, in the way they buy players, in the way they buy players, in the way they buy the players for the coach. A few days ago, I was a few weeks. It's been weeks now. A few weeks ago, I read that even Pochettino did not have prior knowledge of how some players were bought. That Pochettino himself never had prior knowledge of how some players were bought. That means some players were imposed on Pochettino, all in the name of buying young players, working on them, and reselling them at a higher profit. Is that what Chelsea stands for? Is that what Chelsea stands for? Is that what Chelsea stands for now? What we stand for is for us to win matches and to win trophies and to have historic win for our dear club. That's what Chelsea stands for. Mr. Vincent is saying something here. This is very simple. Our players are young, but the sport director refused to add those experienced players. We need quality central 10, winger, and quality striker. The goals will come. Yeah, I agree with what Mr. Vincent said. That okay, we have we have young players. Our current squad is young. We have young players in our current squad. And as a result of that, the inexperiences of those players are making us to lose many chances. In fact, we cannot convert any chance now into goals. For those of you who watch Arsenal versus Tottenham match last night, you will agree with me that if it were Nicholas Jackson, I mean, based on his current form, or Raheem Sterling, that got the 2 chances that Tottenham converted into goals, we will not be able to score those goals. Those 2 goals, we will not be able to score those goals. Go and watch the highlight. I watched the highlight. I rewatched it like 10 times. I asked myself, would Nicola Jackson be able to score this kind of goal? No. At least based on his current form. Based on his current form. Would Raheem Stanley be able to score this kind of goal that Son scored? No. No. I was saying that time that we should not sell all these experienced players. We should not sell them. We shouldn't have sold all of them. Mr. Oyegun Tomo is saying on point, Chelsea should have retained Pulisic, Kovacic, Felix. I guess the issue about Felix is beyond Chelsea. So I will remove Felix. But Pulisic, Kovacic should have been retained. You see what these guys, all of them are playing now. Mr. Noel is saying something. To me, I think it's this the players. The coach will teach. Player will execute. Our attackers are just as weak as anything. No zeal, no prolific action towards the goal post. Jackson is selfish. Sterling is selfish. Sterling has won every single trophy in the Premier League. Now tell me what he will now use in playing for Chelsea. I can remember how dangerous Sterling was while at Man City. But recently, Sterling at Chelsea can't even make any successful dribbling. Jackson on the other side is. I think Noel is right. And I want to pull out one important point that Noel has made. He said Sterling has won every single trophy in Premier League. That's a good point. That's a good point. He said Sterling has won every single trophy in Premier League. So now tell me, what seal he will now have? That's a point. That's a point. That means we need. Mr. Samuel Kennedy is saying something here. If I may have to say something about this Nicola Jackson, he's not a real striker right from Villa. Why not play him that actual side? Mudryk, another Diego Moreira. If Noni Madueke is not really active, most things, I always say it is England barrier is killing our club these days. Please. Yeah. People are really making some interesting point here. And I hope that people at the ends of affairs at Chelsea will really glued their ears to what we are discussing here. Premier League is not for the fainted heart. Premier League, the English Premier League is not for the fainted heart. It's not for inexperienced players. It's not for young players that always miss chances. When you miss chances in Premier League, you are going to pay dearly for it. That was what happened to Chelsea last night. Nicola Jackson missed clear chances. Sterling missed clear chances, and we paid dearly for it. Mr. Chibueze is saying something there. Mr. Chibueze is saying they should apologize to Roman. He was unjustly treated. There's no iota of force in what Mr. Chibueze is saying. Mr. Abed Chibueze, thank you for your contribution. Let's keep sharing this broadcast. Let's keep sharing this broadcast. Because Abramovich really tried for Chelsea. He was the one that made us to be a contender. uh, among all English clubs. Uh, and in the Premier League, it was the one that made us to be a contender. But now, see what we have become. We have become a laughing stock. We are Chelsea has now become a laughing stock. Chelsea with history, with amazing history, has now become a relegation-oriented club. A club that is being threatened by relegation. Look at the number that we look at our number on in the league now. I think we are in 14, number 14 or 15 now. This is I am speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Mr. Noel is saying something here. On Poch side of mistake, I'm asking a question which I have not gotten any tangible reply. Why will Poch loan player he use in playing preseason and then sign over average players to start your season with? The young players during the preseason won us every game and the zeal was there. The fighting spirit was there. Please, I need answer. Honestly, there are some things that we do not have answers to. Noel, there are some things some coaches just do some things sometimes. They don't look at the precedent. They don't look at the trajectory of the club. They don't look at the trajectory of what they have done in the past, and that usually haunts them. I think that's what is haunting Pochettino now. I agree with what Noel said. You use some certain players for preseason tour in the US, and we won a trophy for that. And you could see how our players were bonding, were connecting at that particular time. But all of a sudden, Pochettino felt that those players have not bonded enough, or maybe they do not have required experiences. And what? He discarded them by loaning them. He discarded the team, the players that were bonding, that were connecting during the preseason tour. Then you now bought another set of players. And I want to tell you, like I've said, truth to be told, Pochettino said that there were some players that he never had prior knowledge of before they were bought. That means the management loaded players, imposed players on Pochettino. And Pochettino just kept saying, our project, our project. Have you asked yourself, why did Enrique decline the offer? Decline to proceed in becoming Chelsea coach? Why did that young man that was coaching Bayern Munich, decline to continue in the race of becoming a Chelsea coach? Maybe the project that was sold to them never meant anything to them. Maybe they saw this kind of result. They are foreseen what will happen. Maybe because they are foreseen what will happen, that was why they said, okay, we are not even proceeding in this race. But Pochettino came and said, yes, I'm up for the game. I will support your project. Here we are now. Like what Adenino just wrote now. Adenino said, "This is not my Chelsea. I know. I am sad. Oh, oh God. Oh God. I am speechless. I am speechless. I don't even know what to say again. This is not my Chelsea. This is not our Chelsea. This is not our Chelsea. I started supporting Chelsea since 1996. Of course, we have got it wrong. We have got it right. But the present squad is an exception of Chelsea's squad. We have not faced this kind of ridicule before. A situation whereby you discarded the experienced players outrightly without retaining enough to mix with the young ones. Yeah, like I've said, the English Premier League is not for the fainted. It's not for inexperienced players. Because if you demonstrate, if you show your fainting spirit, if you show your inexperienced skills in English Premier League, you will pay dearly for it. And we are paying dearly for it. We are paying dearly for the young players that we have. We are paying dearly for the ulterior motive that the owner of Chelsea has, the business motive of our owner at the expense of what Chelsea stands for. What Chelsea stands for is to win matches. What Chelsea stands for is to win trophies. Chelsea does not stand for. Chelsea is not. Of course, a football club makes profit. They make money through sponsorship, through deals. They buy and sell. Of course, they are expected to make profit, but sometimes the way Abramovich has run Chelsea, the way Abramovich has run Chelsea, you will see that, you will realize that Abramovich didn't make any profit actually. He was just spending. And our current owner also, has honestly to be told, has spent a lot of money, has invested a lot of money. Last season, he spent almost 600 million pounds. This season alone, he has spent 1 billion pounds. But there is nothing to show for it. God. There is nothing to show for it. There is nothing to show for it. Well, last season, 600 billion pounds, we were 12th. We took 12th position last season. In fact, we were nearly relegated. Last season, we were nearly relegated. Last season, the owner spent 600 million pounds. This season alone, the owner has spent 1 billion pounds without any sensible result to show for it. So where are we going? The upcoming matches are tough matches, and those matches are getting me scared. They are making me to be scared. They are making me to be afraid. We are going to play Arsenal. We are going to play Arsenal. We are going to play Arsenal on the 24th of October. We are going to play Tottenham on the 4th of November. We are going to play Man City on the 11th of November. We are going to play Newcastle on the 25th of November. We are going to play Brighton on the 2nd of December, and we are going to play Manchester United on December 6th. Can you see those matches are tough? Those matches are very tough. Let me just read some comments. Mr. Samuel Kennedy, well done, sir. Please kindly deliver our message to us. We are already really fed up about the form of the club into. I can't even remember the last year I bought Chelsea, and was going to View Center to watch a match. I'm fed up. I'm also fed up, my brother. Abdullah Tamim said the problem is poor decision made by the owners for hiring management who are not used to winning but buying and selling. That's why Morina, Czech, Bruce Bock resigned, and all the senior players decided to leave the club, even our own man. The management has no winning mentality. We need serious winner in our management. That's another point. We need to what? To overhaul the management team. That means there are some staff members in the management hierarchy that need to be replaced. I agree with you. Thank you, Abdullah. Noel saying other clubs in Premier League that are going into transition just like what Chelsea is passing through. Please, what was it this bad? Of course, Manchester City also underwent transition like us, but it wasn't bad like this. Of course, Pep lost some matches in that first season. I think first and second season he lost some matches even to some small clubs. But after that, but they were not losing like this. It wasn't bad like this. No, it wasn't bad. Also, Liverpool also underwent transition like this when Klopp came. And I think after second season, Liverpool got revived. But it wasn't as bad as this. It wasn't as bad as this. So it's not a new thing for a club to be to transition from A to B. Is not a problem. Of course, there will be a problem. There are problems attached to transitioning. There are problems attached to, in fact, associated to transitioning. When you are transitioning, in fact, there are problems to development. Every development phase. You could remember that when a child wants to develop a new set of teeth, you will see them not eating. They won't want to eat. They won't want to eat. They won't have strength. It happens. It happens. They will lose weight. Just like we are. But they won't be ridiculed like the way we are ridiculed. They lose weight. The children, if they want to grow teeth, you see them falling, feeling unwell. Yes, Chelsea is unwell now. We are unwell. But our type of sickness, because that we are experiencing, the sickness that is what befalling us now is a normal sickness. But how do we respond to that kind of sick moment? We are sick. Chelsea is sick. Yes, Chelsea is sick. We are sick. We need to revive ourselves. How do we revive ourselves? How do we revive ourselves? How do you revive a child that is sick because he or she is growing teeth? We need to start from that angle. How do you revive? I have told you what I firstly said, that at each developmental phase in life, you undergo problems. And I've given you an example that a child who is growing teeth will also undergo some problems. And how do we now respond to that kind of problems? Mr. Sunday Emmanuel Chimaobi is saying something. Saying, when do we continue like this to the end? Because I don't understand. Personally, can't even wear Chelsea. Can you see me today? Today, I cannot wear Chelsea jersey. It's not that I'm afraid to wear it, of course, but just to show that I'm not happy. I don't usually wear shirt or any other clothes other than Chelsea jersey if I'm doing live broadcast. But I can't tell you how many banters I've received since last night. You know, when Chelsea loses any match, the banters are coming to me because all Chelsea fans know that I'm their enemy. All Tottenhams, they know that I'm their enemy. All Manchester United know that I'm their enemy. Liverpool fans, they know I'm their enemy. So whenever Chelsea lose their match, the banters are coming to me directly through Facebook comment, Twitter, on Instagram. Everyone will be bantering me with a lot of sick comments. If you go to Twitter now, a lot of banter being thrown at me. And it has been happening. Is it how we are going to be going without solution? Now, considering the fact that we still have tough matches ahead, you could see what everyone is saying now. This is not my Chelsea. This is not my Chelsea. Mr. Abdullah said that we need serial winners in our management team. And I agree with him. A lot of suggestions have been made. And I feel that we just need to find lasting solution to our problem. We just need to find, if you have not shared this broadcast, please share. Share. Thank you as you share. I just find it difficult to believe that Poch is not the right man to revive Chelsea back. This thought keeps coming in my head, but I just wave it off. My first question about this Poch project is this: what is Poch style? I asked that question yesterday. What is the style of? What is the Pochettino style? I asked myself that question 3 days ago. Now, what is the style of playing that Pochettino is adopting? I can't figure it out. I was thinking maybe it's attacking. I was thinking maybe it's defensive what approach. No, I can't figure it out. Honestly, when he was in Tottenham, I know he was an attacking coach. He adopted attacking football style. But since what? Since he has been at the ends of affairs of Chelsea, since he has become our handler, I could not pinpoint any style that Pochettino adopts. I could not pinpoint it. I could not pinpoint any the kind of style that he has adopted. If we fans, we cannot actually confirm the kind of style of football that we are playing, that means there's a problem. There's a problem. If you are attacking and we could not score goals, that's a problem. If you are into defensive, if you are defending, and meanwhile we are chopping goals, there's back-to-back defeat. There's a problem. What should we do now? Where should we turn to now? It is late. Before we could go, before we could buy any player in the transfer window market now, it will be January. And what are we now left with? What we are left with is our players that have been registered. And thankfully, we are not playing in any other competitive tournament. We are not playing Champions League. We are not playing Europa. So we are only focused on the domestic league. So I think that's a saving grace for us. That's a saving grace for us because we are not going to play in so many tournaments. So Pochettino, for me, I will still go back to the issue about our coach and about our management. I agree with Abdullah, who said we need Syrian winners in our one. Maybe they should recall that Mariana and Czech. They should recall them. They should recall people that they know they can help Chelsea managerially in terms of football style, in terms of encouraging these new young players, in terms of bringing the best out of them. I think that maybe I will come back. Let's just have a small song. Let's have a small song and.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga Folaya Kilo So.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Chelsea need to sort it out. Broke Boy TV, you're welcome. Broke Boy TV said, I miss the Roman days. I miss the Roman days. Chelsea need to sort it out. Chelsea needs to sort it out. I still come back to the question I have asked. Why is Chelsea suffering from these consecutive defeats? Why are we suffering from these consecutive defeats? Please, can Poch use those players with their rightful position? How can he use Kowi as left back? What is Chilwell doing on the bench? Then use Enzo as number 10. Why everyone knows that Enzo is number 8? How now? I just did look, Mr. Emmanuel. I did look Pochettino. I don't even know. I'm speechless. I'm just speechless. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm short of words. But we need to move. We've got to move. We need to move. We've got to move. We need to move. We need to move. We move. We move. It is well. It is a new week. Without wait, because our time has actually gone. We have almost used 1 hour. Um, why is Chelsea suffering from this consecutive defeat? We have addressed it in different ways. We have addressed it in different ways. Who is this Lotana David of here? Please, if you do not have anything to say, please don't just come here and just say rubbish. We are not here to joke. Chelsea fans are not here to. We are discussing serious issues pertaining to us. If you belong to other club, it's good. But I don't like the way you are saying Chelsea football are cost. Please don't say that. I think you are, of course, you could be my follower, which is good. There are many people that are following me are not even Chelsea fans, but you know your boundary. You don't just talk anyhow. We are talking serious issue. You are saying that we will explain tire. That doesn't make sense. Chelsea Football Club are cost. You know your banter. That's not banter. It has gone beyond banter. We are saying serious things for an hour. You are saying rubbish. Chelsea fans are serious here discussing issue that pertain to us. You are saying Chelsea Football Club are cost. Does that make sense? Lotana David of here. Please, I don't normally get angry, but we are discussing something that is making all Chelsea fans around the world to be unhappy. You are coming up with unnecessary stuff. This is not a time for banter. If you want to even throw banter, that is understandable. But you saying that Chelsea football are cost doesn't make sense to me. And this is not the time for joke. Thank you, Afolayan Gbenga Victor. We are not joking at the moment. Chelsea fans are bleeding. It's not. I mentioned your name. I'm a peace-loving man, and I do not really block anyone not to express himself. But if you want to express yourself logically. And you know, Chelsea fans around the world now are not so happy that you are saying Chelsea Football Club are cost. That's not a good statement. Thank you, Sunday Emmanuel. Yeah. It's almost an hour. I want to thank everyone who has participated in this broadcast. I want to thank you. I really appreciate you because this is morning. Okay, let me read what Broke Boy TV said. Broke Boy TV is one of the amazing guy. I've just been reading their great contribution now. In fact, I will tell you to follow Broke Boy TV because I've been seeing a nice contribution from Broke Boy TV. The funny thing is the players have no winning mentality. Coach players out of position. What do we expect when we bought players without winning mentality and hand them over to a coach without winning mentality as well? That's why I miss the Roman days because he always know what the fans need. He gives the fans the coach that is fit for the job, and if the coach is flopping in his responsibility, he shows him the door way out of the club. I just hope Chelsea fans will not. Yeah, we hope the old days will come back. Yeah, Lotana David Ofia has apologized. Yes, I accept your apology for that statement. Yes, I love peace, and I want to. I give everyone that platform to express themselves, even if you are bantering us. But this particular time is not for actually joke. Honestly, we are pained. I am. If you see my heart is burning. I'm panting. I'm not so happy. You know, I'm not so happy. I'm not so happy, and I know many Chelsea fans are not happy. So that's if it is a joke, that joke was expensive. We accept your. I know as I've accepted your apology. I know all Chelsea fans around the world also have accepted your apology. Thank you, David. Thank you. Okay, okay. So David said that he said it out of anger. It's okay. It's okay. Understood. Thank you, David. Uh, Afolayan Gbenga said he was very sad yesterday to the extent that he was crying. Yes, I saw many Chelsea fans crying yesterday. I have to tell you the truth. I was pained. I was, I that it's that pain really eats me because we play by my own time. We play around 9 p.m. and I have not eaten. I was thinking that when we finish the match, I will take my dinner. I couldn't take my dinner. I usually take my dinner around 7, but I never took it because that our match was in my brain. In fact, there were some academic tasks I was meant to do. I said, let me just drop all this. I will attend to my students later. I will attend to their work later. I couldn't do that. It was the match that was in my head. I couldn't even eat. But after we lost that match, in fact, after the red carded Guso, I just I'm just saying it publicly now. I lost hope because we had not even been one man down. We were playing rubbish. let alone when we were one man down. In fact, if not for Sanchez yesterday, we go hear him. It will be like 3 goals. If not for Sanchez, who was so brilliant, even in defeat, we would have chopped like 3 goals yesterday because those guys were just launching the counter attacks. So, yeah, Lieutenant Davis said Chelsea as club are not where they are supposed to be. Yes, agreed, David. Yes, that's right. My second question is on Poach Project. What happened to our medical team? Why are our players getting injured back to back and still finding it difficult to recover? Noel, you are asking questions that will bring solution, and I believe the people at the authority they are watching us now. If they are not watching us, uh, uh, there may be people who will take this information to them. And as we are discussing this kind of question, addressing this kind of question here now, I believe other other members of Chelsea community will also be holding, doing some broadcast on this kind of things. So it is good that we are now adding our voices to to lingering issues that could really chatted chatted uh, the solutions that we need. We are discussing the issues, and as we are discussing the issue, I know the solutions for these lingering problems will be chatted. I just hope we Chelsea fans will not lose interest in the sport because of our team. Come on, you Blues. We will bounce back. My advice, please, everyone should always eat before watching any. I know, Broke Boy TV, you are talking back at me because I said I never ate my dinner last night. Yes, it was as bad as that. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat. Yes. Afolayan Gbenga. Sanchez played so well yesterday. We don't have sharp forward and striker with winning mentality. See those neat cross in the box yesterday. Nobody to convert it. They were, one of the problem I've seen is that our strikers are not well positioned. They are not well positioned. Strikers should position striker should be able to position himself. Good strikers should be able to position themselves. They should go and watch all those older strikers. Look at what the Tottenham striker did yesterday. That guy's son. He was just in the right position, and he directed that ball in the right position. Please go and watch the 2 goals scored by Tottenham yesterday. I think our coach need to show them, being a former Tottenham coach, show them the 2 goals that guy scored. If it were Nicholas Jackson, he won't be able to score that goals. Even Raheem, we may not be able to score that goals. Those 2 goals were strategically scored. He placed the ball, and it was done. It was done in the twinkling of an eye. He didn't waste time. There's no. You will not be given space in the Premier League. Maybe that's what Nicola Jackson is expecting. No defender will give you space in Premier League. They will challenge you. So you have to think immediately. You have to think. Let's stop here this morning. If you have not shared this broadcast, please share it. Share. Thank you. Share. This is where we are going to talk. I just felt that I should come up. Thank you, Afolayan. Nicholas was nowhere to be found. Wrong position. The only relief yesterday was the goal by Son and Saka of Arsenal. Those 2 goals killed the game. The goals by Son yesterday, those goals, those goals will give you joy. Because I look at those goals, those goals couldn't be scored by Nicola Jackson, at least in his present form. They were sensible goals. They were goals that were scored sensibly. And we need that mentality back. We need our winning mentality. We need that mentality back. We need it. Sunday Emmanuel. Some people are saying Chelsea is caused. Personally, I don't believe that such. Chelsea are not caused. Why female team are doing so much well? Both the junior team, they are doing. Yes, thank you, Mr. Sunday. They are doing well. We are not caused at all. We are not. Why will Igbali correct spellings? Our co-owner enter the dressing room after yesterday's poor performance. He was also disturbed. Noel, I want to tell you, if you are on the pitch, if you go to the stadium, if you were to be in the stadium yesterday, and you are a Chelsea fan, you or probably you are a co-owner, you will do what he did, what our co-owner did. He just went into the dressing room to charge them up. He was also tired. Don't forget, it's the back-to-back defeat too. It's back-to-back defeat too. It's back-to-back defeat. So he was also tired, and he was thinking maybe if we attempt to charge them up, maybe there could be a change. That was it, because you can't be. Let me tell you, I can't just be in that stadium yesterday and I will remain the same. I will just be what? I will be making a lot of noise. And I would be shouting. Thank God. That's why I don't go to stadium as such like before. Before, when I was younger, I used to go. But now I don't, because I can't shout like before. So it's better for me to watch it from home. Yeah. Well, let's believe that God is a God of miracle. God is a God of miracle, and there is nothing God cannot do. Let's listen to some song. One song, and I will come back.
Chelsea Blue, you do this thing. Unkuku, our star, with all your might. As we dey feel your precision magic. Any injury, come. Your skills and grace, a joy to behold. With every touch, you turn us bold. Though you are injured, we can't forget you. With each passing day, our chest grows strong. You will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. Nkuku, you will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. In Chelsea Blue, you took this day. Nkuku, our star, with all your might. As we dey feel your precision magic. Any injury, come. Your skills and grace, a joy to behold. With every touch, you turn us bold. Though you are injured, we can't forget you. With each passing day, our chest grows strong. You will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. Christopher Nkuku, you will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. Obilafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Obilafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Obilafia, Akuaba. In the heart of the pitch, where dreams ignite, a rising star emerges, shining so bright. Romeo Lavia,
A name we don't know.
born with a passion for the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and flame.
From the roots
To Ghana's pride, from Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Jesse, Romeo Lavia, Akuaba, to Jesse, Romeo Lavia, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo Lavia, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea, Akuaba, Romeo, ọmọ Lavia,
Jesse fan, what to you?
Liverpool score, a tempting sand, AFT beat, they saw to band.
Romeo Lavia, Jesse score. When legends are made,
Where titles are won, Romeo Lavia, Akuaba to you, Romeo Lavia, Okabo, Romeo Lavia, you are welcome, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea, wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea, wọ́n ní kí ẹ, wọ́n kí ẹ, wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, you are welcome, Romeo Lavia, you are welcome to Stamford Bridge, Akuaba, Romeo Lavia, Akuaba,
Akwaba Romeo Lafia. Let me just start from uh, uh, the comment of Mr. Sunday Emmanuel Chimaobi. Mr. Sunday said, I've been a Chelsea fan right from age of 1. I can't see anything would have made me dump Chelsea to another club. We all feel the pains together. I believe we will get back where we belong to. I knew things would definitely turn around. Just a matter of time. Thank you, Mr. Sunday Emmanuel, for this wonderful comment. It's an encouraging comment. It's an inspirational comment for all Chelsea out there who are also feeling the pain of our back-to-back defeats. Mr. Samuel, thank you. Mr. Sunday Emmanuel Chimaobi, thank you so much for that. Mr. Lawrence has something to say. Yeah. He says, sir, good morning. I will blame our recruitment team and Poach seriously. Last season, our major problem was how to eat the back of the net of the net. And if you are planning your squad for new season, you don't need goalkeepers and midfielders. What you need is proper center forward or prolific goal machines. Correct. We have opportunity to sign Flaovi, Kudus, and others. Our recruitment team and Poach refused all these options, relying on Modric, Jackson, Sterling to lead the line. It won't work. It won't work because, yeah, I think Lawrence is making a good point there. He's making. I mean, these are the things that people have actually said today. Yes, thank you, Lawrence. Thiago Silva should be closer to the manager on the bench for real. He's supposed to come on when we are 2 or 3 goals up. Yes, actually, I respect Thiago Silva, but he was the one that caused last night's goal. It was Thiago Silva. When it was Thiago Silva, well, he's a great legend. And I agree with you. Sometimes he may need rest because he's of age. He's almost getting to maybe 40, maybe 38 or 39 now. So he may need to be rested on some occasions. So I agree with what you have said, actually. So, yeah, please, if you have not shared this broadcast, please keep sharing before we wrap up this program. Thank you so much for being part of today's this morning broadcast. I didn't even know that people will participate like this, but I really appreciate you so much for your participation and for your rich contribution. I really appreciate that. God bless you. As all of us, we are going to. Oh God.
Lafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Romeo Lafia, Akuaba. In the heart of the pitch, where dreams ignite, a rising star emerges, shining so bright. Romeo Lafia.
A name we don't know.
Born with a passion for the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and flame.
From the roots
To Ghana's pride, from Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Jesse. Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, Omokabo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea. Akuaba, Obi o, ọmọ láfíà o.
Chelsea fans, ó ṣe àkóbá to you.
Liverpool score, a tempting sand, AFT bid, they sought to band.
Romeo Lavia chose Chelsea's goal when legends are made.
Where tattoos are worn, Romeo Lavia.
Ọmọ ológo,
Akuaba to you, Romeo Lavia.
ọ̀rẹ́ ló sọ kẹ́.
Ọ̀kábọ̀ o, Romeo Lavia. You are welcome, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea.
Ó káàbọ̀,
Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea.
ó káàbọ̀.
Wọ́n ní kí ẹ, wọ́n kí ẹ, wọ́n ṣe Akuaba. You are welcome, Romeo Lavia. You are welcome to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, Romeo Lavia. Akuaba, Romeo Lavia. Ọ̀kábọ̀,
Romeo ọmọ Lavia.
Ọ̀kábọ̀, Romeo. You are welcome,
Kábàárà tó dá. Romeo ọmọ Lavia.
Akuaba, Romeo. Akuaba, Romeo Lavia.
Akuaba Romeo Lafia. So this is where I'm going to stop for this morning live broadcast. Thank you so much for those people who have participated. Don't forget that blue is the color, Chelsea is the name, football is the game. My name remains Benga Afolayan. Thank you, and I wish you well in your today routines. God bless you. Goodbye.
Hello, in the world of English clubs, there is something to explore.
The trust they are collected.
Some clubs, they struggle to win on.
Chelsea to conquer every feat.
Chelsea ní bàbá ìyálàyà wọn. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ win Champions League náà. Sorry to all Arsenal fans, you've got some catching up to do.
Oh, Chelsea, you have won them all.
Arsenal fans don't be so blunt.
So now we come only to soccer.